In history, as two champions could be crowned. But first, let's take a look at the starting five for Serbia, presented by DraftKings. So in that starting five, of course, we're going to have Bogdan Bogdanovic, but he's joined by Nikola Jovic, Onyen Dobric, Stefan Jovic, and Nikolai Milutinov. The head coach is Svetoslav Pesic, the legendary coach who also actually has a German passport. So, you know, he might be pulling on both sides, but obviously we expect him to lead away for Serbia. On the other end, Germany's starting five presented by DraftKings. Johannes Voigtmann, Franz Wagner, Daniel Theiss, Dennis Schroeder, and the shooter, Andreas Obst. And their head coach is Gordy Herbert. That's been your starting five presented by DraftKings. We'll be back right after the break for the opening tip. FIBA Basketball World Cup. It's the countdown to tip-off presented by Tissot, as we are just moments away now from the opening tip in the finals of this World Cup. 32 teams at the start of the tournament, 2 left. We've had 91 games so far, 1 left, and it's the big one.
Well, you said it. Started with 32 teams, and you're down to 2 right here playing for a gold medal. I think for Germany, you've got to be extremely disruptive against this Serbian team because they can really execute. When they get the ball moving, that's when they're dangerous because they can really shoot it.
Yeah, both of these two countries looking for their first World Cup title. Obviously, they are very rich basketball nations. Germany, you know, finishing third at the 2002 World Cup. Dirk Nowitzki was the MVP of that tournament. Serbia finishing with the silver of the 2014 World Cup at the hands of the USA. But one of these two teams will be the world champion. We are live and underway at the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila. Germany in white, Serbia with the ball in blue. Stefan Jovic, the point guard for Serbia, joined in the backcourt by Bogdan Bogdanovic. This is their big man, Milutinov, with the ball, handing it off to Jovic. Finds Nikola Jovic of the Miami Heat. Well, behind the back, and they're going to call a tripping foul on Daniel Theiss.
But I like the energy from Germany coming out. You know that Serbia's going to move the basketball. You know they're going to be crisp. And more importantly, Schroeder matched up on Bogdanovic. Way to take the challenge early.
Yeah, he's going to have his hands full. Obviously, Schroeder about 6'1", we'll say. Bogdanovic around 6'5". Here is Bogdanovic. It's below the free throw line. Kicks it out. Stefan Jovic, spot up 3. And it rattles in for the first basket of the final.
And how about the patience? Bogdanovic penetrating, gets into the paint, and has 3-4 defenders on him. Great kick out. And Jovic just teeing it up, walking right into his shot.
Of course, Bogdanovic averaging almost 20 points per game, but also nearly 5 assists per game, doing a little bit of everything for Serbia. Here is Germany's first possession. Obst, he was the hero of the game against the USA. And he misses his first shot of the game here against Serbia. Here comes Jovic. Gets the rebound. Looks to push it all the way and throws it down.
Let's get this started. Great push by Jovic. But talk about Dobric running the left wing here, just opening up that paint. And Jovic just parting the Red Sea, taking it up and giving us a little showtime.
So great start here for Serbia as Franz Wagner gets inside. Layup no good, gets his own rebound, and puts it back up for Germany's first basket.
That's where Wagner's really good getting downhill. You can see that strong take, gets his own rebound, and puts it right back up.
Yeah, Wagner, if you look at the scouting report, likes to drive right. He's already seen it on one possession here. Serbia back on offense. It's Jovic, gets into the lane, fadeaway no good. Milutinov, such a great rebounder, leads the tournament in double-doubles, kicks it out to Obric. His three-pointer, a little bit long. Schroeder collects the rebound, jogs it up the court, turns the corner, left hand finish. Nice move there by Dennis Schroeder.
They're going to need Schroeder to be really good this game, attacking, decision making. He's the guy, he's the head of this snake. He's got to be aggressive, he's got to be assertive and make big time plays.
Schroeder averaging 18 points and 6.7 assists per game. Been phenomenal for Germany as Dobric seems to have gone down pretty hard there on that drive. Was able to draw the foul. It looks like he twisted the ankle.
Yeah, you can see as he's turning the corner, stepped on a foot. You can see here that left looks like the right ankle.
That's a tough one. Dobrich was so good against Canada. As you see, Jovic getting his first 2 of the game. The 6'10" guard. Really, only 20 years old, but such a bright future.
Big time. But you can see the skill on him and the athleticism, pushing the ball the length of the court, and then just the awareness to take off.
So that's a block.
And punches it.
The referee is explaining to the German players why that foul was called, and Albrecht still getting attended to underneath the basket.
And you love to see this great sportsmanship. Schroeder, Obst, Bachman over there just making sure Jovic is okay.
There you see, rolled his ankle on Theis's foot, and he's going to have to come out of the game. Some ankle, when you twist it, sometimes it's okay, you can walk it off. But that one seems to be pretty severe.
Yeah, hopefully it's just stinging right now, and you can get it taped up. You get to this, position in this phase of the tournament in a gold medal game, that has to hurt. Doesn't look like you can put much pressure on it right now.
Dobrich comes in averaging just under 10 points per game, but had those 16 points against Canada, and he's kind of their do-it-all wing. So let's take a look at how Germany got to the final. They're the only undefeated team in the tournament. Of course, some victories in the group phases, and then in the knockout stages, beating Latvia, and of course that huge victory over the USA, 113 and 111, just the other night.
They've got to ride that confidence, playing against Team USA and coming out with a victory. Did, tremendous amount of good things where you got to play off it. You can't get too high, can't get too low. Quick turnaround.
So Vanja Markovic comes onto the court, replacing Albrecht. You see they're matched up with Schroeder. And here comes Franz Wagner. Jovic takes him on the switch and deflected out of bounds. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Wagner's he's aggressive right now. You mentioned getting downhill. Has a matchup that he wants against Jovic, and just trying to turn that corner and make a big-time play.
Wagner missed a few games himself with an ankle injury, but was able to bounce back in the knockout stages. Here's Voigtman. The long-distance 3 is good, and he ties up the game at 7.
Good job, just reacted. Dennis Schroeder was denied. Defense is sagging off. Okay, I'm going to walk into this 3. I'm going to force you to play honest defense.
So both teams getting off to pretty good starts offensively. Here's Bogdanovic. Schroeder draped all over him and forces the missed 3. Milutinov, another offensive rebound. Here's Bogdanovic. Lays it in off the glass.
You got to get a body on Milutov. He's going to get on the offensive rebound. Schroeder worked too hard on the perimeter against Bogdanovic. Got in front of him on the screen. Somebody's got to box out and come up with that defensive rebound.
Here's Daniel Theis. He can't hit the 3. Oh, Franz Wagner got away with a little push in the back, and then we'll head to the free throw line. Of course, Wagner also about 6'10", perimeter skills, averaging about 16 points per game in the tournament. Take a look here. Bogdanovic goes right at Theis, able to avoid the block for his first basket.
Well, you mentioned Wagner, 16 points on the tournament, but you can just see how fierce he is, how feisty he is, and to go along with those 16 points, 6 rebounds. So a guy that's not afraid to stick his nose in there and get it dirty.
Well, here we can look at Serbia's road to the final. They won their first 3 games before stubbing their toe against Italy, and then coming back with a big victory over the DR, and then some just dominating wins against Lithuania, and then an end-to-end victory against Canada.
They look really good, and they play team basketball. They move it, they find matchups, they shoot it, they have size, they get on the rebounds, offensive boards as well as defensive boards. Just a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, they come in averaging just under 98 points per game, second best in the tournament. So one of the better offensive teams and better defensive teams is Jovic. A little behind the back dribble before his shot is off, and a chance here for Germany to run. Franz Wagner gets inside. They wanted the goaltending, but he'll definitely head to the free throw line.
Just great footwork, great awareness. He knows that the defense is setting up shop to try and take that charge. And just that in and out side step around to get the foul, draw the foul, and the ability to get the ball up high off the glass. Tremendous amount of skill, great footwork on that attack.
Well, you can see the case there as Jovic slapped the backboard while the ball was still bouncing on the rim. Referees having a little discussion to determine whether it will be a goaltending or not. decided that there'll be 2 free throws in the end, so no basket. Wagner already his second trip to the free throw line. Of course, Wagner just 22 years of age. Plays with the Orlando Magic. The 8th pick. Coming off a great season, breakout season, 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Let's not forget a Michigan Wolverine, my Michigan brother. Let's not forget that part now.
And there's a couple of them out there on the floor today. Of course, Moritz Wagner, as you see there, how much on-ball action Wagner gets, especially among forwards.
You can see how much the ball is in his hands, that much more than the average forward in this tournament, just showing you how much skill he has at his size and how much his team trusts him by putting the ball in his hands to make some decisions.
He can play on the perimeter and also get to the basket. Here's Militinov posting up. Help side comes, good feed inside, and Jovic gets another basket.
Great patience. Militinov is holding the basketball, sees a double team coming from the baseline. When exchange happens and he makes his play, makes an attack, makes a great pass.
It's already 3 assists now for the Serbian big man. Here comes Obst. Off the balance, jump shot is good, 2-pointer.
Tough shot.
This kid hit so many tough shots against the USA, including that kind of dagger 3 in the corner. USA was down 1, almost had to stop, and Obst pump fakes, sent Halliburton flying.
Right in that right corner, catches it, and USA did a great job with Halliburton running him off the line. That shot fake got itself balanced, time running down, and just tees it up. It's amazing the difficulty and the type of shots that these guys make when the game's on the line. True pros.
Oh, nice feed again. Another assist for the big man, Militinov. This time it's Marinkovic with the basket. Schroeder looking to lead Germany to the World Cup final. The gold medal. Here's Daniel Theis. Gets inside, a nice little runner from Theis.
That's nice. Look at the size of those guys and the skill. Wagner posting up, kicking out to Theis, putting the ball on the floor to his left hand and floating it up. Come on, come on.
I mean, hey, Theis had 21 points against the U.S. on Friday night to help Germany get to the final. The Indiana Pacer showing off all facets of his game. Here's Bogdanovic. Wow, banks in the 3 on a Sunday in Manila.
That's Sunday, that's tough. Voigtman has got to be at the line of the screen. Schroeder's doing a great job fighting, being aggressive, being tough. But that's a big-time score. He's going to make those type of shots.
Well, the ball went out of bounds on that bounce pass. So no basket there for Wagner. Turnover from Schroeder. So we're going to see Isaac Bonga replace Franz Wagner. You see there Serbia doing a great job sharing the ball. 6 assists on their 6 made baskets. And it's going to be a turnover on Serbia this time.
Back-to-back turnovers. That's fortunate for Germany here because Serbia came down, hit a big 3. And that could have been a quick 5-point swing.
Schroeder will play off the ball screens almost every possession. Ooh. There he is. Step back 3. A little strong, and then a loose ball foul going to be called underneath.
Bogdanovic just gave a little nudge. It's funny, when guys go airborne, you get that light tap. It almost seems like they're embellishing the call, but just those subtle taps can really displace you while you're midair.
You hear that ovation there for number 30 for Serbia, Aleksa Avramovic, who was electrifying defensively against Canada. Had a number of big steals. Probably the only person I've ever seen strip shade Gilgeous-Alexander.
Mid-court. Mid-court.
Obst, nice pass inside to Theis, and he feeds Voigtman for the dunk.
Yes, great roll, great skill. Isaac Bonga was in the right corner here, and the rotation was going out to make sure you're not giving up a 3. Great dump pass under the basket.
Schroeder putting the pressure on Abramovic. They switch Theis onto him. Looking to go inside. Shot clock under 5. Marinkovic knocks down a step back 3, and what a start for him off the bench. So coming in for Obridge, Marinkovic now with 7 points right about his average for the tournament.
Both of these teams are scoring the basketball at a high clip. Germany 60%, Serbia 64%. Somebody's got to slow down and get some stops.
Here's Voigtman, kicks it out to the corner. Ops doesn't need much room, and he knocks down another three.
Oh, that catch. He catches it in his shooting pocket. Doesn't bring the ball down like we teach young kids. It goes right up.
Well, Ops definitely is a sharpshooter. Watch here.
Right to the pocket. Up, bop, knocks it down. Quick release, great attack. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders in the paint. You get the kick out to your best shooter, shooting 46% on the tournament. If he's open, he has a split second. You get him to rock, but a great penetration. You can see there, attracting 4 defenders for that kick out.
Of course, Ops with 24 points against the U.S. on 4 of 8 from 3. Also knocked down 8 of 9 free throws and had 6 assists on his way to becoming the TCL player of the game of that semifinal. And they're going to need a lot more of that to take down Serbia. 19 apiece here. 2:40 left in the first quarter. There's Abramovic. Over to Jovic. Jovic banks in another 3.
Are we sure it's Sunday? I'm not certain it's Sunday. That is 2 bank shots. One by Bogey, one by Jovic. And Jovic gives us that look like, I don't know, but we'll take it. We'll count it.
Serbia now 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Both teams shooting above 60% in the early going. Off the dribble now. Able to draw the foul on Jovic.
And a great job being relentless. They're coming off the screen, attacking right hand, and they're not giving him an inch right into his space. And I like the fact that he keeps his dribble alive, plays through the contact, and forces the foul. You know, not just a shooter. Some guys, you know, you just hit one, and you're expecting him just to relax and move the basketball. No, put pressure on the defense. Force him to play you honest throughout this game.
So that last foul was actually on Marinkovic as Militinov gets a well-deserved rest. And that's going to bring Philadelphia 76er Filip Putrasev off the bench. Schroeder looking to inbound. Close to a 5-second call. Moritz Wagner on the floor. Oh, nice sweep through by Schroeder. So smart. And he heads to the free throw line. Abramovic can't quite believe it.
Well,
he's got to be careful.
Schroeder saying, you reach, I teach. Great job taking the contact there. You can see that right hand on the arm of Schroeder. And just sweeping through. Low sweep. Get himself to the free throw line.
Abramovic is a great defender, but Schroeder baits him into a foul that time. Also on the court now, Mauro Loh, number 4 for Germany, replaces Ost.
Look at what Serbia is doing on the offensive end. 6 assists on 8 made field goals. And I mentioned it earlier, how well they move the basketball, how well they execute on the offensive end. Really good distribution. And it's almost like the 5 guys that are on the floor, each one of them is a facilitator. It's not just, you're not just relying on your playmakers or your guards. It's 1 through 5.
Well, Serbia second in average assists throughout the tournament, 25 a game. Spain was first, but obviously they only played 5 games. This is the 8th game for Serbia. And this is, of course, is considering, you know, no Nikola Jokic for Serbia, who usually does a great job sharing the ball as well.
Sharing, scoring, doing everything. And you have to imagine for this team, the boost of confidence it gives them to know that they're in a gold medal game and playing arguably the best team basketball in this tournament without their star, their superstar.
Yeah, I mean, of course, 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic, NBA Finals MVP. And they are, like you said, in the final without him. Also no Vasa Misic, no Marjanovic, but they have this man right here, Alexa Abramovic. And he gets another layup to give Serbia a 3-point lead. 24-21. Germany looking to respond. Mauro Loh thought about the 3. They go inside to Wagner. Goes right at Jovic. Good help side defense. It's a triple team. He's in trouble. Able to kick it out to Bonga. Shot clock expires. 3-pointer no good. There we see Marko Guduric coming off the bench for Serbia. Another great shooting guard on this national team. 9 points per game, 69% from the field is Guduric. But good defense there from Wagner. A lot of dribbling. Three-pointer on their way as the shot clock expires. No good. And a foul underneath. I think it's going to go against Bonga. Take another look here. Bonga and Jovic.
That's a tough break right there.
So 14 fouls now on Germany. For the last 41 seconds here, any other foul will result in free throws.
Mo Wagner played some big-time defense. You see on his closeout, on his contest, he went to his right side, just knowing that Guduric is a left-handed shooter, right? Just knowing his scouting report.
Here's Marinkovic. Wow, catch and shoot off the inbounds, and he really has it going. 9 points now for Marinkovic.
Serbia 4 for 7 from the three-point line. Just really getting good shots.
Franz to Moritz. Turns the corner, lays it up for two. Nice move there from the other Michigan Wolverine.
Just that deceleration as he's attacking on that left foot for his finish. A lot of guys can accelerate, but it's, you know, those skilled guys that can really decelerate and, you know, slow down himself with their finish.
That back three, Abramovic, no good. A chance here. Long distance, Franz Wagner can't hit the three-pointer. So at the end of the first quarter, Serbia takes a three-point lead, 26-23. Let's take a look at some highlights.
And Jovic here just, again, attacking, pushing it down the paint. You're watching FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023.
Cup on ESPN. As you see a couple stats there, both teams very efficient on points from screens. Germany leading the tournament.
When you talk about points per screens there, what's so impressive to me in this game in the first quarter, both teams have a combined 2 turnovers, right? So that's, as much as they play ball screen, as much as they've been scoring at a high clip right now, they're really taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, it's been a great first quarter of basketball. Again, both teams over 60%, and commentators curse. They get a turnover right there. There's Marinkovic, transition three, no good. Petrusev tried to get the tip in, but was fouled on the way up.
You can see that that's by design. This team works on those transition threes, just knowing, okay, get yourself in rebounding position. Don't give up on plays. Petrovic there, just trailing the play, sticking with it. Shot goes up. You're in position for a rebound.
Oh, there is Dobric trying to put some pressure on that ankle, and he'll be on the bike to get warmed up as Petrusev knocks down the first free throw. Of course, the former Gonzaga third-team All-American, 2021 second-round pick by the Sixers, and will likely head there this season. Serbia are now up 5, some backcourt pressure, trying to speed things up, and Franz Wagner happy to oblige.
Best way to attack a press, you get it over half. And Franz Wagner there doing a tremendous job just finishing. You get 2 of those, you break the press. You got to get Serbia out of it.
7 points now for Wagner. Here's Davidovic over to Abramovic. As Bonga on him, sends him to the ground. Little step back from the elbow, but he can't finish the highlight play.
He had him on skates.
Oh, turnover. Modolo, bit of a sloppy pass to Moritz Wagner.
And I like that. I like the fire in Mo Wagner's face there. He's telling Lowe, you got to get me a crisp pass. Mad at that turnover, upset at it. Valuing every possession.
There's Guduric, crosses over, deflected by Wagner. A little pick and roll with Petrusev. Kicks it out. Nice deflection from Ioannis Tiemann. Let's take a look at Bogdanovic getting a rest. 5 points for Bogdanovic. 3.2 seconds left on the shot clock, so Serbia has to go quick. They go inside, nice deflection from Wagner, and Guduric puts it up at the buzzer, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. So great defense on that possession from Germany.
Franz again with a smart play. not picking up a foul on that loose ball and contesting the last-second shot.
Isaac Bonga, backup point guard. And Guduric will be called for the foul, trying to put a little bit too much ball pressure. Coach Pesic, such a legendary coach in the world of FIBA. Coached, of course, in Germany for many years. Coached this German national team on 2 separate stints. And now been the Serbian coach since 2021. Here's Tiemann. Over to Bonga. Good defense from Serbia. Bonga keeps the dribble alive and all the way with the left hand off the glass.
Yeah, he turned garbage into goal there. Spacing was poor, stuck with it. And you could just see Serbia relax at the last second, and Bonga just got himself a finish.
Bonga, about 8 points per game. Pretty good shooting numbers as well. Oh, Guduric, another deflection from Moritz Wagner. So a couple turnovers in the last 2 possessions. Franz goes inside to Tiemann. Wagner, long distance 3, and he's fouled on the release. He'll have 3 free throws here. Jurenkovic called for the silly foul, and that's going to lead to a timeout on the floor. As you take a look here at the contest.
Timeout to Serbia.
And we've seen that a number of times throughout the tournament. So timeout here at 28-27. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back to the final, the FIBA Basketball World Cup, where Serbia enjoying a slim 1-point lead over Germany here in the second quarter. What have you seen so far?
Well, for one, Serbia is just doing an amazing job, and you have to imagine that they're going to stick to it with their size. But they're playing inside out. You know, all but 4 shots have come in the paint. And I just appreciate, especially that we have 2 European teams in a gold medal match, in a World Cup match, but they're playing inside-outside basketball. Modern day right now is you're getting up and down and shooting as many threes as possible, but both of these teams are really playing from the inside, finding their mismatches, finding the advantages, and making plays there.
So Franz Wagner, again, adding to his point total. He is now 5 of 6 on the free throw line. As you take a look at the German players currently in the NBA, of course, both Franz and Moritz Wagner playing for the Magic. Dennis Schroeder will be with the Toronto Raptors this year. And then Daniel Theis with the Indiana Pacers. See Paul Gasol enjoying the courtside view. We got Carmelo Anthony in the building as well. And Louis Scola, the 3 global ambassadors. As Germany now in a bit of a 1-2-2 press.
1-2-2 press there to kill some time, and Serbia gets the ball over half with just 15 seconds left.
Oh, Bogdanovic, nice pump fake, and he gets another 3 to drop. The World Cup's all-time leader in threes adds to his tally.
Well, he's so cool, right? That zone is to slow them down and, kill the clock. When he catches the ball, he's so cool, so smooth. Shot fake up into a 3.
Well, Bogdanovic leads all active players in World Cup scoring. Came into this game 14th on that list. Looking to add to it. Here's Bogdanovic behind the back. Goes to the left hand. Nice challenge there by Bonga. Wagner. Looking to go at Petrusev. Oh, what a steal by Davidovic. Leaves it for Guduric. Gets it back. Great give and go. And that's Serbian basketball at its finest.
Pushing the basketball. Great job on the defensive end. Defense leading to offense, and just great timing in that transition for the pass.
Davidovic, one of those guys who does the little things for Serbia off the bench. Mauro Low kicks it out to Bunga. He'll take a three, knocks it down. Big time shot by Isaac Bunga. Formerly of the Los Angeles Lakers, Washington Wizards, and I believe the Raptors for a little minute, right?
Had a couple coffee with the Raptors.
Now over in Bayern Munich. And there it is, Petrusev inside. Foul will be called on Mauro Low. He got caught on the switch.
Just a recognition right away. There you go, the kick out. Two defenders on that weak side. Closeout is late and lackadaisical. Bonga just teeing it up. At this level, these guys are open. Great job by Low. And again, 4 eyes, 2 defenders, 1 shot from the 3. It's a knockdown.
Yeah, Bonga has shown the outside touch, hit a big 3 from that exact same spot against the USA in the semifinal.
When you look at his size and his length, right? If he catches that basketball and has, 2 or 3 seconds, it's going up. That's enough time.
Bogdanovic over to Petrusev. Oh, what a move and a spin to the dunk. Filip Petrusev. Big time play.
Boy, boy, boy.
Well, you can see why he shoots about 75% from the field. Plays like that. Serbia back up 2. Schroeder isolates. Finds room for the 3. Drains it. Cold-blooded 3 from Dennis Schroeder.
You can see the defense is sagging off of him a bit and just daring him to take the shot. Dribbling the basketball. Got it likes rhythm, right? So use the dribble to get his energy, get his legs into his shot, and tease it up there.
So here's Bogdanovic. And he responds. So we're seeing the 2 former Atlanta Hawks guards go back and forth here in Manila. Daniel Tice, pump fakes. Wagner off the dribble, draws a foul. And he's done a great job here in this game already. It's the 4th foul drawn by Wagner. So you take a look at Bogdanovic.
And how high, like that's nice touch, great finish. Boga here playing against Tice, playing with Tice, gets up to the rim. Doesn't even put that left hand on the ball to protect it. Just great skill getting it up and high off the glass.
Oh, what a pass and finish. Schroeder for Wagner on the inbounds. Serbia fell asleep defensively there for just a moment. Schroeder took advantage. 12 points already for Franz Wagner. There's Petrusev looking to go at Voigtman. Scott. Oh, nice sweeping hook in the lane.
Germany did a great job with the 3-man switch. Petrusev just still attacking, great patience, and getting it high up above Voigtman.
We've already had 12 lead changes in this first half. 6 ties. No surprise, it's the final. And good defense there. The double team from Serbia forces a turnover. Bogdanovic calls for it. Puts his head down. Step back 3. Oh, Bogey is lighting it up here at the Mall of Asia Arena. And you can see what it means to him. Bogdanovic, 13 points. That's his 3rd 3-pointer. Serbia up 42-38. We'll be back after the timeout. Between the 2-pointers and 3-pointers, Serbia inside out. Once again, this is the first All-European final since Spain beat Greece back in 2006. Paul Gasol was the MVP of that tournament. You see there Bogdanovic's stats so far on his way to another big game. These two teams have faced off before, just once though, the FIBA World Cup. That was back in 2010. Germany victorious in that one, 82-81. We've also played a couple times in the Eurobasket. Last one was back in 2015, and Bogdanovic and Schroeder are part of those 2 games. And we're going to have an 8-second count in the backcourt. The press works to perfection.
That's a great job by Serbia. Pressing Schroeder, and getting him going, getting him turning, getting him to the corner here right before half. And as he turns his back, the double comes.
You'll see here 14 seconds on the shot clock, given that the ball will be inbounded in the front court. There's Rondé Hollis Jefferson of Team Jordan, not the shoe brand, but the country. Was one of the leading scorers in this tournament.
He had a heck of a tournament, I must say. He really played well.
Bogdanovic been heating up here. Shot clock down at 2. Passes it. Davidovac. His three-pointer off the mark. Germany looking to run again. Franz Wagner in transition. Dangerous. Bogdanovic smacks it off the backboard. Schroeder, trailer 3, is short. And Guduric comes away with the rebound to slow things down just a little bit. Both teams still shooting around 60% apiece. Guduric, oh, nice steal there by Obst. Anticipated the pass perfectly. Franz Wagner has the height advantage, and he'll go back to the free throw line, although Serbia arguing that it was a pass. Once again, Wagner forcing the issue. Has been very aggressive here in this first half. And it looks like he will get the free throws after all. Petrusev heads to the bench. Milutinov back on the floor, and there is Carmelo Anthony. Hear a nice ovation here from the fans. Carmelo Anthony, a Team USA legend. Every time that he put on that jersey, second all-time leading scorer for Team USA behind Kevin Durant. Well, coming up at the half, we have a great halftime show for you, including highlights from the bronze medal game between the United States and Canada. Also, all the top 10 plays from the FIBA Basketball World Cup, all the action we've had over the last couple of weeks, and of course, the first half highlights and stats from this one. Of course, Canada with a huge victory over the USA in the bronze medal game, 127-118 in overtime. We got to enjoy that one here from courtside, and I mean, just make sure you watch those highlights at the half. That's all I can say.
What a finish. What a finish that was. Good shot by Mikal Bridges to send it to overtime.
Milutinov can't finish the layup. Germany a chance to tie or take the lead again. Ops on the dribble, throws over to Schroeder. He'll take that 3 and knocks it. Another one. Dennis Schroeder is not messing around. He's in double figures now. And that's his second three-pointer. Serbia calls a timeout. They're down 43-42 with 2.5 left. Stay tuned for more. It's a spot here at the Mall of Asia Arena. As you see the numbers here on the catch and shoots, Bogdanovic just been pretty much automatic on those type of situations.
So see the difference between him and Schroeder there. Schroeder's a bit more off of the dribble.
A tough shot here, Bogdanovic. Good defense from Schroeder. Tice taps it over to Wagner. Bogdanovic matched up with Schroeder. Voigtman skips it over to Tice. He'll take the corner 3. Rims in and out. Jovic got a long rest there. Back on the floor for the last couple minutes of the half. See the defensive focus on Bogdanovic. Help side's ready to come over. Avramovic gets into the lane, little Euro step. Oh, what a finish from Alexa Avramovic.
That's tough. Use the ball screen. And
there he is.
Into the paint, Euro step, inside finish.
Putting the ball pressure on Schroeder. Avramovic, 10 points per game, almost 2 steals a game as well, in just 16 minutes of action. There's Tice, little give and go with Schroeder. Great chemistry between those two.
That's just good basketball. Get the ball, Tice gets the ball at the high post, and Schroeder knows right there. The defense falling asleep, relax a bit, I'm cutting back door. And great touch on the pass in a tight space.
So back and forth we go. These two teams locked in as a foul before the shot. It's going to be the third team foul on Germany. 15 lead changes in the first half. Serbia's largest lead is 5. Germany just 2.
You see here, nice cut. Collects the ball at the left hand. Great shot fake and drop off of the pass.
Jovic unable to finish. Germany doing a good job on the boards. 13-9 advantage so far as Voigtman way downtown. Here comes Abramovich. Oh, wow. A push in the back, and that's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul on Franz Wagner.
Yeah.
We'll take another look there on the replay. Kind of 2 hands to the back.
He's looking at the official and saying he made a play on the ball, but from our vantage point, you can see the extension of his arms.
Hey, stop. Hey, you need to stop. Well, I'm going to review. But you need to stop. No, it must be him.
Well, take a look here at the replay. So he did make a play on the ball on the front, but from the referee's angle behind him, he just saw kind of the push.
Behind, that was the initial look that we had as well from behind, where you can see the right hand swipes at the basketball, and that left is on the hip. It'll be interesting to see what they decide here.
Well, we'll take you in here for the referee's huddle as they review the play.
Shots on the top. No, the second, that one, yeah. Yeah, he went through the ball. I'm just seeing the contact on the back, but it was a normal basketball play. Let me see again. Yeah, okay. That's it. We can finish. We downgrade the foul. The foul did not meet the criteria for unsportsmanlike foul. So it is 2 shots for 30, right? 2 shots. Okay. We have 2 shots, right? Okay. No, let me see. Go ahead. Go again. Yeah, he was going to the basket. Okay, 2 shots.
Well, you heard it there from the referees. They're going to downgrade the foul from an unsportsmanlike to a regular foul.
And that's the right call. And you have to give the officials credit for, going, reviewing it, and not letting pride get in the way and emotions get in the way of just making the right call there.
Of course, one of the features here at the World Cup is the transparency the fans get listening into that referee review. Now they're trying to say that it shouldn't be free throws as the foul is committed on the ground, but he was going towards the basket. First personal foul on Wagner. Coach Gordy Herbert getting the explanation from the official. 34 seconds left here in the first half. Germany a 1-point lead with Serbia at the line. And Abramovich ties it up at 45. Just the 5th and 6th free throws for Serbia. Germany already been to the line 11 times, knocking down 10 so far. Nice tap from Tice, but it goes right to Jovic. Decides to reset. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Schroeder takes it away. Breakaway. And he throws down the breakaway jam.
And the fire, the passion, the spirited play by Dennis Schroeder. Great tip out and the quickness. 2 dribbles up the floor for the finish. And him and Carmelo Anthony having a couple laughs on his way back.
Yeah, 2 former Lakers as Schroeder called for the foul there on the swipe. A little bit greedy, wanted another steal. We'll send Bogdanovic to the free throw line. Take a look at the last steal.
Nice 2-push, fast, quick, flush.
Yeah, you're not catching him.
You're not catching him. He gets out there. Beep, beep.
So again, that last foul called on Schroeder. That was his 2nd personal. Bogdanovic at the free throw line. Don't want to jinx it, but he's been about an 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
His shooting splits have been absolutely tremendous, right? 60% from the floor, 65%, excuse me, from 2, 40% from 3, and 84 from the line. If he touches the ball, it's a bucket.
Only had one subpar game against Italy. Of course, that was the one that they lost. He was 4 for 16, but besides that, he's been very efficient. Here's Schroeder. At the buzzer, can't finish. And at the end of the first half, what a final we have on our hands. Serbia and Germany, 47-47 tie. We'll take a look at a couple of the highlights here before the break.
Bogut here, that's why he's a 46% shooter from three, knocking it down. Passion, toughness, and Dennis Schroeder.
Serbia.
Well, both teams, you're fighting for a gold medal right now, and you didn't come this far just to come this far, right? So you're playing tough, you're playing hard. I think in the second half for both teams, just gonna have to do a much better job of guarding the ball one-on-one and not allowing those initial penetrations.
Yeah, the last few finals of the World Cup have been, you know, essentially blowouts. As you see, Jovic, corner three, unable to connect on the first possession, and a foul on the loose ball there. But yeah, I mean, Spain defeated Argentina back in 2019 and China by 20. The USA had two decisive victories in 2014 against Serbia and 2010 against Turkey. And even going back to 06, Spain blew out Greece. So fans here are treated to a great game of basketball. Here's Jovic. Looking for the pick and roll to the other Jovic inside. Militinov kicks it back out. Stefan Jovic for three. Airballs it, and it looks like they're gonna call a shot clock violation, so no basket. Although referees might take a moment to discuss it and actually review it just to make sure that the time had indeed expired on the shot clock. Once again, Militinov in the right place, position-wise for the offensive rebound. Let's see what the referees decide.
Later review. Okay, review for the 24 seconds violation, challenge for the coach. Keep going. Okay, stop there. Ball in the hand, shot clock violation. Ball in the hand, red light. 9:33. Good night. Yeah, red run. No, but the go back. Stop there. Go run a little bit. That there is a violation. 9:33. Okay. Confirm. It's a shot clock violation. White ball.
So the shot clock violation confirmed by the video review. And the way it works in the FIBA, those are actually officials manning the review booth. So they know pretty much what to look for in those moments. So Germany gets a stop on its first possession. Here they are with the ball for the first time in the third quarter. Schroeder, of course, orchestrating the attack. Couple high screens. Schroeder gets inside all the way to the basket for two.
Mid-ball screen, Tyson's a great job as Schroeder's penetrating and being patient, has the defense on his backside, just holding off, right? Creating that lane for him. Great creativity by Schroeder with the finish.
Schroeder 16 points now as ball was deflected off Tyson's foot. But we got to talk about Schroeder's resilience. The fact that he shot 4 for 26 against Latvia, as you see once again, ball out of bounds on Tice, but 4 for 26 against Latvia in the quarterfinals. They still win, they make the semis, and he bounced back with 2 great games here against the USA and now Serbia.
And I spoke to head coach Gordy Herbert about that, and he said you win and lose with your best players, and that's what he did.
Jovic passes on the 3. Stefan Jovic still can't hit a basket. He's been scoreless here so far in the game, and we're going to have a foul on Marinkovic in the backcourt.
Speaking with Gordy as well a couple days ago, he mentioned that this team, they only started training camp on August 1st, right? And a lot of the guys were in earlier just working out with the strength and conditioning coach, getting themselves ready. So it was them, the team, the group that wanted it, right? They were connected. They were in working earlier than they even needed to be as a unit.
Of course, this team did get the bronze medal at the 2022 Eurobasket, which was in Germany. That podium finish really kind of catapulted this team to believing they could, go all the way. And you see there the brackets. Of course, Germany defeating Latvia, then the USA in the knockout stages. Serbia with a huge victory over Lithuania before defeating Canada in the semifinal. Canada picking up the bronze medal in the third place game earlier today. Huge accomplishment for that. That nation, that basketball nation that continues to grow. Guys like you, obviously you played in the 2010 World Cup for Canada back in Turkey, and now your team is on the podium.
A long way from 2010. If I'm correct, we didn't win a game then. But just to see the progress and the talent that's coming out of the country and just unifying and continue to grow the game, it's impressive. And to be a part of that, I can't speak enough about it.
Coach Steve Kerr for the USA talked about the fact that it's not 1992 anymore. The international world has caught up basketball-wise with the USA. And you can see that here again tonight as Germany and Serbia battle it out for the gold. A turnover, Franz Wagner gets it back after he initially lost it. There's Obst on the baseline. Oh, nice rebound from Voigtman. And he'll draw the foul heading to the free throw line.
And to your point, Voigtman, great job there, just being aggressive. But to your point there, I think even a lot of people question if Germany would be here. Great job, great catch, vice grip hands, and going up, getting himself to the strike. But there's so much parity amongst international play, international basketball right now that you walk into any game and each team is coming with their own brand, their own philosophy, and coming with a chip on their shoulder because they believe that they're deserving. And anybody can win any game, right? And I think that's been the impressive thing. That's the beauty in international FIBA play, is that you're playing for the name on the front of that jersey right there.
Well, you see Germany, the last remaining team that hasn't lost a game at this World Cup. But yeah, I mean, we look back at some of the results in this tournament, right? The DR and Puerto Rico both advanced to the knockout stages. DR beating Italy. Italy beat Serbia.
Yeah.
But yet Serbia's in the final, right? So anybody can beat anybody.
So much parity. And it's cyclical, right? Everybody's working towards the Olympics, the four-year cycles. And then the age group teams are so important in terms of the development of the countries as well.
Here's Jovic. Another turnover. Serbia a little bit out of sorts here in the first few minutes of the third quarter. Just 2 points so far. And you've seen a few turnovers already. Germany a 2-point lead. So far, that's been the largest lead of the game. Ops wants to change it on this possession, but he's short on the three. Serbia a chance to tie. Oh, gets all the way to the basket. Nikola Jovic.
He's so good. He's so good in the open court. Really hard to stop. Pushes the basketball. Has great body control. A great handle. And is finishing at full speed, full tilt.
Oh, nice anticipation here from Stefan Jovic. Bogdanovic, tough pass. Ends up with Nikola Jovic. He's in the lane. Doesn't even look at the basket. They go inside. Milutinov posting up Voigtman. Takes his time, drop step, baseline, can't finish inside.
Great job by Voigtman. He's looking over at his bench, fired up.
Foul near half court as Guduric tripped up Schroeder.
Again, Voigtman, big time job defensively against Milutinov. Just holding his ground, taking the contact, great verticality. See Schroeder here in transition. Moving so fast, any little bump throws him off balance, right?
Schroeder catching his breath there, taking another look as he got tripped up, got kicked in the knee. Goes down hard. And of course, Germans pleading for an unsportsmanlike foul as Guduric technically didn't make a play on the ball.
Well, Schroeder also a vet right there, just laying down a bit and collecting his breath, getting himself some extra rest, and he needs it, right? He's a high usage guy for this team. The ball's in his hands to make plays, to score. Does a lot for his German squad.
So game tied at 51, the 10th tie of this final. Schroeder, nice crossover. He looks just fine to me.
That's a great job. Rejected right to left. Nobody in the paint, no help side there. And he's so quick with that first burst, that initial burst. Gets himself to the rim. It's just him in the basket.
Schroeder now the leading scorer in the game with 18 points on 7 of 10 from the field. Bogdanovic inside, Milutinov, nice little pump fake. Good help side defense from Tice. And that's going to be a 3-second violation. Germany's defense really picking up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're doing a big-time job against Militinov. As soon as the ball goes in the post, just really standing him up. He's got to catch that basketball. As deep as he's getting in position, you've got to catch and go right back up. It's got to be a foul or a basket that far under the rim.
Bogdanovic with the ball pressure on Schroeder. Voigtman gets Jovic off his feet. Oh, he's played a great game tonight. Voigtman now 3 of 4 from the field, 9 points and 5 rebounds.
That's tough. There's nothing you can do there. Schroeder, they're denying Schroeder basketball, forcing him out to half. Skip to the second side, and Voigtman attacking again, showing you skill at his size with a nice finish.
The largest deficit for Serbia. It's only 4. Oh, nice feed, Bogdanovic. And Militinov will head to the free throw line.
Well, that's what you want from him, right? And that's a quick touch, the quick finish, quick attack that I'm talking about. You catch that ball in the paint at your size, go right up with it, foul or basket. Great drop off, good catch. 2 defenders, force the officials to make a call.
So that last foul is called on Tice. That's his second personal. Militinov at the free throw line. And he leads the tournament in double-doubles, has 4 in just 7 games. That is his first point. Does have 4 assists and 4 rebounds to go with it. Of course, Serbia has such a luxury of bigs. Think about not just Jokic, but Marjanovic. Stimac was at the Eurobasket a few years ago. Of course, no Kalinic as well. Nedovic, I mean, so many names that Serbia could call on, but these 12 have gotten them this far. Actually, these 11, as Borisa Semenic had to go home after kidney surgery. We'll talk more about that in a second. Here's Jovic. Driving kick, Nikola Jovic, nice pump fake. A little bit indecisive, kicks it back out to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic calls for the screen. Hands it off to Stefan Jovic. Bogdanovic catches shoe on the wing. Low strong. With the ball out of bounds to Germany. Serbian fans starting to get a little bit nervous. Just 6 points so far in this third quarter. There's Aldridge. Well, not sure he'll be able to go the rest of the way. Couple substitutions. Isaac Bonga back on the floor. So is Moritz Wagner for Germany. 4:31 here in the third. Germany 2-point lead. In terms of halftime adjustments, just seems like the intensity defensively has been picked up.
Yeah, and Germany's made a good adjustment as well, just getting Schroeder off the ball initially, having Bonga bring it up, Wagner bring it up, and once the ball's over half, then you're getting him in position to attack and make plays. Serbia doing a tremendous job again, just pressuring Schroeder in the open court.
That's what Abramovich is on the court to do. Such a pest defensively. He stay in front of Schroeder. Schroeder step back 3. And they're going to call a foul on the shooter. Abramovich getting a talking to from the officials. But obviously, the coach has already used the challenge. Abramovich felt like he got his hand on the ball, and then he's the one who got hit. And
that looks like he got the wrist to me of Schroeder initially.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a tough play these days. Obviously, such a high volume of threes are taken. Guys know they need to contest, but you have to contest without foul. So they are going to go to the review yet again. They want to make sure they get it right.
Possible act of violence. Okay, run. He was on the back, I think. Let me see. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All right, contact on the shoulder. But it's a normal motion. It was not looking. Yeah. So we go for a foul, 3 shots for sure, for a white 17. Nothing more.
Referees determine no act of violence committed. So it will be 3 free throws for Dennis Schroeder. Abramovich did get hit on the shoulder, kind of back of head area, but obviously grabbed his face and wasn't able to sell it. Schroeder having a laugh about it.
To the strike, shooting 3.
3 big free throws to come here. A chance for Germany to get its largest lead of the game.
Players usually have selective memory, right? And you can see there Abramovich, I guess he may have forgotten that split second that he got him on his forearm.
Well, players also never actually commit the foul.
No, there's never been a foul committed yet.
So Schroeder misses the first, knocks down the second. 1 more free throw to come. Two for 3 for Schroeder. Germany back up 4. Just over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Schroeder now the 20-point mark. Here's Guterich. Does a good job and draws a foul on Ops. Things starting to get a little bit more physical. Obviously, it's a gold medal game.
Starting to get chippy.
Everything on the line. Guterich gets a switch. Voigtman in front of him. Couple crossovers. Skips it over to Jovic. At the shot clock expires, and that's going to be ball over to Germany. Another stop.
And a good job by Germany just blowing up that stacked Spain action there.
As you mentioned, Bonga bringing the ball up the court. Schroeder off the ball. Gets the handoff. Bogdanovic ready for the switch. Schroeder just by the elbow, and he's really starting to heat up now in this third quarter.
Yeah, Schroeder's impressive, right? His maturity, and you know, sometimes he can be a little erratic, a little out of control, but you can see with the game on the line, he really knows how to play good basketball and take what the defense gives him.
Here's Nikola Jovic, nice feed inside. Milutinov blocked by Bonga. Chance here for Germany to run. It's Bonga, looks to go coast to coast, and he'll head to the free throw line. And they're going to call a technical foul on Serbia as well, on Milutinov.
Jovic has to be careful here. Bonga with a great play defensively on one end to get Milutinov against Milutinov, and then pushing the length of the floor. Good gather between both defenders. Bogdanovic here with the reach in.
Let's take another look there. Nice pass from Jovic, but then Bonga recovering defensively. Milutinov obviously felt like he was fouled. So he'll head to the bench. Milutinov, Petrusev back on the floor. Bogdanovic picking up his 3rd personal foul, so that's something we definitely have to keep an eye on.
Schroeder's he's gonna get the technical, and Bonga will get his 2.
I'm not the one who made the call.
9 points now in the quarter for Schroeder. Making his case for the MVP potentially of this World Cup.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Tends to go to the winner of the gold medal game, and you know, when you play like this,
and what an accolade that would be for him, especially stacked up against some of the names that we've seen play in this tournament. Play some really good basketball. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards.
We've seen big-time performances. Of course, the last World Cup MVP was Ricky Rubio back in 2019 in Beijing, as he helped lead Spain to the gold medal. And now, all of a sudden, Germany, 9-point lead. a foul on the perimeter, the 4th team foul on Germany. 15-6 run so far in this 3rd quarter by Germany. They've done a lot of their damage at the free throw line. So far, 7 of 8 from the line in this 3rd quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Good defense from Wagner. Avramovic with Schroeder draped all over him. And Davidovic chases it down. They're going to call a foul on Bunga on the reach. So Davidovic once again making a hustle play, gets the offensive rebound. And a chance now at the free throw line. The 3rd foul on Isaac Bunga. First free throw, no good for Dejan Davidovic. As I mentioned, there were 12 players on this roster at the start of the tournament for Serbia, but Boris Simanic took an elbow to the kind of gut area in the game against South Sudan. Initially didn't seem like much, and then it got progressively worse. Had to go to the hospital, had an operation. That then fixed things, had a second surgery to remove the kidney. And of course, Serbia was a little bit derailed by that as Moritz Wagner inside. A nice feed there from Voigtman. Timeout on the floor. Germany up 11. So what a performance in this 3rd quarter. Serbia up, down 64-53. We'll be back right after the timeout. Just love basketball.
I'll tell you this much, they love their basketball.
All right, Serbia out of the timeout, down 11. Germany, all the momentum so far. 17-6 run in this 3rd quarter. Limiting Serbia to just 2-11 from the field so far in the 2nd half. You see now a little tough defense as Petrusev drop step baseline. Seen to get hacked on the elbow, no call. Germany looking to run, it's off, transition 3. And Petrusev comes away with a rebound. See that 9-0 run over the last 3 minutes plus for Germany. And Serbia stopped the bleeding. Bogdanovic on the bench. And Voigtman deflects it out of bounds. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Germany's off-ball defense and rotations have been so crisp. The communication, no missed assignments, and that's where they've really created problems for Serbia. Serbia trying to pick them apart and find those matchups, but those 3-man switches, Germany's been there.
So Franz Wagner back on the floor for Germany as Schroeder tripped up Guduric. And that's going to be his 3rd personal foul. So both stars, Bogdanovic and Schroeder, 3 fouls apiece.
You see here, Guduric, great job. Again, just sweeping baseline. Schroeder playing a bit too tight up into his space. And for the next minute 30, Schroeder's got to be careful. Low checking in here, I imagine, for Schroeder.
As you said, Mauro Low back on the floor. Former Columbia Lion in the Ivy League. Mom's a painter, dad's Senegalese descent. Will be playing at Olympia Milano next season as Guduric knocks down the first free throw. And there is Luis Scola, one of the ambassadors for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, alongside Paul Gasol and Carmelo Anthony. Of course, Scola, one of the top scorers in World Cup history. I believe he's 2nd all-time, over 5 different World Cups.
I know he's a tough cover. I got caught on a couple switches with him a few times, and when he gets you on that low block and gets to his spin baseline, it's night-night. It's curtains.
So Luis Scola's 2nd all-time leading scorer. Oscar Schmidt is 1st. And Bogdanovic climbing up the ranks there, but I'm sure he would much rather get a gold medal. Here's Franz Wagner. Oh, big-time tray from Franz Wagner.
That's a huge tray. Big-time 3. And Mo Wagner was just taking up so much space in the paint. Everybody was concerned with him in that post-up. Franz just said, listen, I'm going to tee this up. I'm going to tee this thing up from the NBA line.
17 points now for Wagner. Germany up 12. Here's Guduric, has room, and can't respond with the three of his own, but Petrusev right there for the rebound. Nice move, up and under for the reverse lay-in. Petrusev with a chance to beat Joel Embiid's back up with the Sixers. Oh, nice tap away, ball's on the floor. Inside to Moritz Wagner, can't finish through contact, stays with it, and this time does get it to fall. Moritz Wagner, so intense every second he's out on the floor.
It's just those effort plays. And you can just see the passion, the toughness, finishing that one. The second opportunity, second chance opportunity wasn't going to be denied. You see the look in his eyes here. Bonga, loose ball, comes up with it. Pass down low, takes the contact, first to it. Okay, I'm going to finish stronger, tougher, because I have to come up with this bucket. Understanding what's at stake, you're playing for a gold medal, right? No excuses. I have to finish it.
So Germany making a few more substitutions. Niels Giffey on the court for the first time for this last possession defensively. Shot clock turned off. Serbia down 12. Abramovic turns the corner, gets all the way to the basket, but can't finish the lay-in. And a chance here for Franz Wagner. Taking it coast to coast, loses it, and at the end of the third quarter, Germany does enjoy a 12-point lead, 69-57.
What a quarter, what 3 quarters has Schroeder played, right? Big time basketball for his group. Deep shot, nice lay, great touch. Trophy on the line. That's the end of the third quarter. It's crunch time. Presented by Nike.
Back to the Basketball World Cup on ESPN. It's crunch time, presented by Nike. Fourth quarter underway. Germany a 12-point lead over Serbia. 10 minutes to the gold medal. Obviously, neither one of these teams wants to settle for the silver. A chance to go down in basketball history. Wagner can finish. Oh, nice pass up ahead. Abramovic the breakaway and throws down the two-handed flush. Schroeder went for the chase down block. Couldn't catch him in time.
No balance on the court for Germany. Great pass up the court. Headman pass and a great finish.
So expect Schroeder and Bogdanovic to see it. A lot of the ball here in this fourth quarter. Abramovic not afraid to use his hands, reach in there, slides his feet, and draws a foul. No basket. They're going to wave that off. They'll call it on the floor.
Well, you could tell that was coming from Abramovic. Great job moving his feet, but then just gets a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too excited. And you can just see here, Schroeder's quick. You're going to have to give him a little space. He's attacking, turns the corner, and you're still riding him, right? You can't get too caught up in the moment. Play disciplined defense. Keep Schroeder in front of you. You know he wants to attack.
Yeah, Schroeder will never let the defense rest. Here's Wagner looking to go at Davidovic. A little mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Jovic. Serbia set up an offensive set. See the 5-out look. 4-out, 1 in. Petrusev inside. That's Abramovic. Little hesitation. Again, another missed layup. Petrusev tries to keep it alive. Wagner chases it down. Here comes Schroeder. Oh, nice move from Wagner to the left hand for 2. And Moritz Wagner starting to heat up here in the second half.
Yeah, Davidovic there just gambling on Schroeder, and Schroeder making the right play.
Seaman going for the steal and commits the foul. So a little bit too aggressive defensively there from JT. He's had a great World Cup. Comes in averaging 76% from the field, but this time commits the fouls. You see Wagner.
You see here the penetration, great skill, great footwork, splicing through the defense.
Bogdanovic off the handoff. Gets the switch. Wagner, good defense. Shot clock down at 3. Abramovic has to put it up. Tough shot, hits the rim. Oh, great hustle from both sides. And it's going to be a, not sure if it's a foul or a jump ball here. Looks like the officials are going to call the foul on Moritz Wagner. So Davidovic rewarded for getting on the loose ball first. And the defensive intensity by Germany limiting Serbia to just 12 points so far here in the second half. Look at that hustle. Here's Bogdanovic. Double team, kicks it out. Avramovic with a big time three-pointer to cut the deficit back down to 9.
Yeah, he needed that.
Oh, offensive foul on Bonga, and of course Avramovic putting the ball pressure defensively, able to draw the foul. You know, Dylan Brooks called himself the best defender at the World Cup. Avramovic, something to say about it.
Well, you can see Avramovic just being aggressive, especially on the offensive end as well. Knocked down a big three, a big shot, and he's missed a couple bunnies. So that was a big play for him coming back, and then on the defensive end, you know he's going to be relentless, and he's not going to give up.
Of course, Avramovic playing his club basketball at Partizan in Belgrade in Serbia. One of the premier clubs to play for in Europe. The atmosphere in those games is just nothing like it. That gets you ready for moments like this. There's Bogdanovic. Pass inside to Petrusev. Looking to go at Franz Wagner. Takes the bump and finishes through the contact.
That's tough.
So Petrusev now cuts the deficit down to 7. He's got 10 points. Third Serbian player in double figure, joining Bogdanovic and Avramovic. Of course, Germany with just 2 players double figures. Schroeder with 23, Franz Wagner with 17. Let's check out some of the news and notes from the World Cup. Of course, Serbia advancing to the championship for the second time. They lost to the USA back in 2014. Bogdanovic was a part of that game. Meanwhile, for Germany, it's their first finals appearance. Previously finished with a bronze back in 2002, thanks to Dirk Nowitzki. And then last but not least, both of these teams qualifying for the Olympics as the 2 top teams to finish out of the European side of the brackets at the World Cup. We've got 8 teams qualify in all for the Olympics. Of course, France as the host. You see South Sudan representing Africa, Canada and US from the Americas, Japan with the highest finish of any Asian team here at the World Cup, and then Australia as the team representing Oceania. The last 4 spots at the Olympics will be determined next summer at the Olympic qualifying tournaments in the weeks leading up to the Olympics. There'll be 4 separate tournaments at 4 different venues. And Schroeder won't have to worry about playing in the Olympic qualifying tournament this time. They did win their last Olympic qualifying tournament to get to the 2020-21 Olympics, but they secured their spot here thanks to their performance. You see Franz Wagner and Schroeder with 40 of the 71 points here so far in the final. Great performance from the 2 stars. Nice set coming out of the timeout. Look for Ops here on the pin down. Finds the room. Oh, knocks down the mid-range jumper.
That's a great call. Great draw.
Herbert out of the timeout, drawing the play for Ops. And he rewards his coach with a bucket. There's Avramovic. Nice crossover. Wow. Strong finish at the cup.
Great read. And Schroeder doing a great job top blocking Bogdanovic. Avramovic reads that, assesses the moment, and rejects to the paint for a finish.
73-66. There's Wagner. Wants it back. Looking to go at Jovic. Avramovic comes to help, leaves Schroeder open. Schroeder knows what to do with it. Short on the 3. Rebound Nikola Jovic, looking to go 1-on-4. Takes the bump, tough play, not a smart transition play there from Jovic. Nobody to help.
You gotta be smarter here. 1-on-4 and taking an off balance, tough shot. in transition, right? You come up with the ball, come up with the possession. You got to get quality ones with just under 6 minutes to go.
Schroeder turn around on the baseline. Right there for the putback. Moritz Wagner can't finish. Another chance. They leave Franz Wagner open for three. Another miss. So Serbia fortunate there as Petrusev looks to go by himself, and it's an offensive foul. Lowered the shoulder. And they're asking for the review, but it's not going to happen. Take another look here.
Wagner just taking it on the chest. He's one of those guys that you hate to play against, but you love to play with. Putting his body on the line. You can see him, as soon as he hit the ground, he knew it. He knew he got that charge. The tongue sticking out, the energy to fight, the fierceness, understands what time it is.
See the field goal shooting this quarter. Germany has 2 baskets so far, 4 points in the first 4 minutes plus. But Serbia hasn't been able to capitalize as Moritz Wagner too strong on the 3. And the foul inside, I think it's going to be on Bogdanovic.
You can see Bogdanovic trying to hold down, I believe it was Wagner under the basket there. Shot goes up, and you can see Bogey working. He's trying Voigtman down there.
That's the 4th personal on Bogdanovic. Scores 5 personal fouls, and you foul out in FIBA basketball. And that is something Serbia cannot afford from their star player. Nice pass inside. Tice kicks it back out. Voigtman turns the corner. Oh, nice deflection. Avramovic once again forcing the turnover. Both of these teams looking for their first world title. Of course, the former Republic of Yugoslavia does have 5, but since Serbia has entered the world of basketball for FIBA, this will be the first one as Avramovic gets them that much closer. 4-point game, big-time shot yet again. And what an X factor he's been off the bench. 15 points on 6 of 12 from the field. What a block there by Petrusev. Here's Franz Wagner, kicks it out. Voigtman, corner 3. Oh, what a response from the big man. Having the game of his life, 12 points, 6 rebounds for Voigtman.
And that's tough. Everybody expecting Franz to go up and take a tough shot. He trusts his teammate in the corner. And Voigtman knocking it down, a big play, big shot. Crunch time.
There's Nikola Jovic. He can't get a 3. Voigtman another rebound. 4 minutes left now. It's officially crunch time. Every play is a clutch play. Oh, Schroeder. A little snatch back, pick and roll with Tice, and Davidovic will be called for the foul on the reach. 4th team foul. They'll take it out, I think, based on out of bounds.
The last 3 minutes and 50 seconds of this game is really going to come down to the guard play and controlling the tempo, controlling the pace, understanding time to score. The ball is going to be in Schroeder's hands as well as Vermic.
Yeah, Bogdanovic heads to the bench with those 4 fouls. Coach Pesic looks to be getting by some time for a star player. Tice on the pick and pop, can't hit the rim. Franz Wagner just throws it towards the basket. And a good stop there for Serbia, down 7. They get a switch. Petrusev has Schroeder on his back. Davidovic for 3. Too strong.
That's a good shot. That's what you want, right? You got a good look there. Just got to knock that one down. Serbia right now trying to force Schroeder to that left hand.
Schroeder gets inside. Oh, has the angle but can't finish. Another stop for Serbia, but they got to start getting baskets. And Serbia managing just 22 points since the halftime break, and it's a turnover. Franz Wagner read that all the way. Serbian friends and family off their feet.
Schroeder's gassed right now, but he's got to come get the basketball.
Tice, offensive foul. Nikola Jovic, right place at the right time. Good rotation. Able to draw the charge.
Yeah, because Serbia's done a great job defensively. Schroeder wasn't able to get himself to the ball in a scoring position. You see the roll here, Jovic rotating over, taking the charge. Schroeder made the right play, but it puts Tice in a tough position because he's rolling to the basket, making a decision, catching the ball from the free throw line. You want to be able to put the big in a situation where he just has to finish or touch pass, kick out. Right, tough place, but credit Serbia for their defense on Schroeder, forcing him to catch the ball out at the half-court line.
Sure, Jovic learned a thing or two from Kyle Lowry in terms of drawing charges. Miami Heat culture once again on display. Here's Abramovich. Couple crossovers, gets inside, finds Jovic, nice pump fake. Can't finish, and they're going to call a foul on Petrusev. And that's going to be free throws for Franz Wagner.
Right now, 2 minutes left. Germany's got, they're going to be in the penalty, shooting free throws for the rest of the way. All right, so it puts Serbia in a little predicament because defensively you want to be aggressive, but at the same time being over-aggressive, you're going to swipe, you're going to get your hands in there, you're putting Germany right at the free throw line.
So we're going to have a timeout on the floor. Germany with a 7-point lead here over Serbia. 2:07 left in the fourth. And of course for Serbia, again, they finished second at the 2014 World Cup, losing 129-92 to the U.S. Remember, Kyrie Irving had 6 threes in that final on his way to the MVP. Again, they were second at the 2016 Olympics, second at the 2017 Eurobasket. Can they get over the hump?
It's tough, right? And you look at Serbia, and they have such a rich culture and tradition, basketball tradition, with the players even, missing Jokic here. And you get in a situation like this, and Germany wants this game just as much as Serbia wants this game, right? So you toss it out there, and those guys they bleed the same way you do, they sweat the same way you do, and nobody's just going to let up and let you walk away, with a gold medal. You're playing for something. You're playing for a nation. You're playing for, your family name. You're playing for a whole country, and that's what makes this so tough, so special.
Of course, Germany, again, it's no surprise that they're here in this kind of lead. They're the only undefeated team. Of course, they beat the U.S. in the semifinal. They're previously 0-13 against the U.S. But with guys like Schroeder making plays, what can you expect?
Yeah, and again, I spoke to head coach Gordy Herbert the other day. There's Schroeder again attacking the basket, and he mentioned how connected that this group was, and is rather. And they trust each other, they believe in each other, and they want this, right? The fact that those guys were in before training camp, working out individually on their own accord, that says a lot. I remember Dennis Schroeder at Summer League. He was leaving Summer League early to go to Germany just so that he can get started and working out and being with his group. And you can see the passion that he's playing with for his country.
Of course, they did taste the gold at the Eurobasket back in 1993, but the World Cup is a different monster. Of course, 32 teams. We had 8 groups of 4 teams each. They were in a very tough group with Australia. They beat Australia in the group stage. That team had Josh Giddey, Patty Mills, Joe Ingles, a number of NBA guys. And they just haven't slowed down.
I've said it before, the names on the back of the jersey, we always mention what teams have NBA guys. In international competition, it's a completely different ballgame, completely different beast.
So 9-point lead, Abramovich. Oh, another 3 for him. He came into the game shooting just 17% from 3, but he's now 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. And it's back to a 6-point game, under 2 to go. Schroeder, ball in his hands. They get the switch.
Yeah, this is what they want. This is exactly what they want.
Takes the 3 over the center. Jovic, the rebound gets over to Guduric.
Good job by Milton. The contest on Schroeder.
2-possession game. Abramovich, he's feeling it. Oh, he gets fouled on the 3. What a call, and what a chance here for Abramovich to cut the lead in half from the free throw line. See Melo and Sue Bird loving the fact we have a tight one here on our hands. Take a look. That's a tough call. Voigtman contesting the three. As Nikola Jovic will head to the bench. Marinkovic, who had a great first quarter. Remember those 9 early points. Haven't called his name much since. First free throw is good for Abramovich. One more free throw to come. Chance to make this a one-possession game with about 80 seconds left here. 20 points on the night for Abramovich. He's the leading scorer for Serbia. He does just that.
We've got ourselves a game.
Well, now Germany will call a timeout. And Abramovich trying to get the fans out of their seats. You see the Serbian fans happy to oblige. Plenty of them here at the Mall of Asia Arena. Although overall, it feels pretty even in terms of the fan love. Obviously, USA got a lot of support. Dennis Schroeder gets love because he was on the Lakers, and we know if you play on the Lakers in Philippines, you're a legend.
Yeah, I feel like the love here in Philippines has just been good basketball. Whatever way the ball is moving and popping, you're seeing art in basketball form. These people have loved the game.
All right, so we're like this. We're like this, Joe, and then we got the corners filled. All right, we pass to Joe. Hey, we can screen, come off. Hey, I can back screen, come off. Okay, we got to play off it. Try to get a layup. We got shooters in the corner. I'm gonna set the screen for you. All right, but you might not be able to run it. You might have to go here. Yeah.
Hey, get back in transition.
Back screen. All right, go.
So, of course, we take you into the crucial huddle there in the timeout from Coach Gordy Herbert, who is Canadian, so obviously, choosing to speak English to his German players. Many of them speak English, no problems communicating. You also saw that they're looking to get the ball to the corner. Let's see if they're able to execute. Serbia showing some type of full court pressure here.
You can see Bongo's going to bring the ball up. Schroeder off of the ball. I can imagine he's going to come right back to it to make the play.
Oh, Bogdanovic to steal. Picks it up. A lot of time, don't need a three. Bogdanovic seems like he wants that though. Pick and roll, Milutinov, Guduric, corner three. Can't hit it. Big time rebound by Voigtman. And Germany, very lucky. Oh, Schroeder spins away, and Abramovich commits the foul. That will send Dennis Schroeder to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the danger with being in the penalty. With about 3 minutes to go. You get down to this situation here. And Schroeder knows it. Get the ball in his hands. I'm going in attack mode. Tough break. Fortunate break for Germany. Bonga losing the ball in the open court. And I thought Serbia got a really good look, an open look. Ball screen. Roller touch the basketball, and you kick out for Guduric for a really good look.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better look, especially from Guduric. Obviously played for the Memphis Grizzlies for a while. He's a shooting guard. And now Schroeder at the line, where he's an 86% shooter throughout the tournament. Short on the first. Still a chance to make it a two-possession game from the charity stripe. And he does just that. 4-point game, 79-75.
You've got to be disciplined if you're Germany right now. No fouls. No silly miscommunications. Big possession defensively.
Guduric had a chance for the three-point play, but couldn't convert the layup. But he will head to the free throw line. So he stops the clock. And a chance to make it a two-point game. See, they got around Wagner, and just a lapse in concentration. Can't quite believe it. 83% free throw shooter. Under 40 seconds left. Knocks down the first free throw. Marko Guduric was his 3rd point of the night. Came in 9 points per game. And he makes it a 2-point game here. Both teams with 1 timeout apiece remaining. Of course, you can't call timeout during a live ball, only a dead ball. Wagner up ahead to Obst. Pulls it back out. Schroeder gets it.
Schroeder probably going to attack with about 8 seconds.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Schroeder. Oh, crosses over. Gets to the bucket for 2. Dennis Schroeder doing what he does best, attacking the basket. Pushes the lead out to 4. 21 seconds left. Serbia calls a timeout.
And the change of speed, change of direction, left to right, gets into the paint. You can see it here. Slow, gets you to sleep. Whoop, left to right, into the paint. Protects the basketball, just nice lay.
Yeah, he's such a tough finisher around the basket. Has so many moves, but also just seems to be able to get the shot off. Has that burst of speed and a step on the defense. He has 26 points on the night. Well, listen, if there's one thing we learned, a 4-point game in the final moments is not too tall of a mountain to climb, because the USA was down 4 to Canada. Mikal Bridges got to the free throw line, made the first free throw, missed the second intentionally, got his own rebound, hit a 3. It can happen.
His own free throw. The Schroeder right now and his German team, you've got to be locked in, you've got to be disciplined, you've got to be communicating right now. Everybody's got to be on a string. You're 21 seconds away from a gold medal.
Abramovich hits it back, takes a long 3, short. Jovic keeps it alive. Bogdanovic, Guduric goes inside, throws it away. Didn't want to take the shot, and he commits a turnover. So Germany now with the ball and the lead. Couple substitutions. Again, 13.4 seconds left here. Germany up 4. They inbound it from their own baseline. Voigtman will insert it. Looks for Schroeder. And Guduric commits the foul. Schroeder will go back to the free throw line. Chance to make this a 6-point game.
Again, Schroeder, he can taste it right now. He knows he just has to stay composed. Get himself to the line, take a breath, knock down 2. No timeouts left for Serbia, so they're going to have to go the length of the court. Germany right now, I'd imagine they're just going to switch everything and just force it. Contested, tough look without fouling.
Well, Schroeder adding to his point total. He's been clutch here throughout. And the German fans can start to really feel it. What an honor this will be for a country that obviously we know they're a great soccer nation, but they've officially become a great basketball nation as well. 6-point lead now.
Germany's got to force them to catch the ball going towards the basket. Good job, Bonga, getting the space, gapping.
There's Abramovich. Can't hit the 3 air balls, and that will pretty much do it.
That'll seal it. They can smell it. They can smell it. You look over at the German bench right now, and
so 3.7 seconds left here.
Franz Wagner, he's celebrating right now. You got to be happy for these guys.
So as they inbound it, Dennis Schroeder will let the time run out. And can you believe it? Germany, World Cup champions, here in Manila. What a time to be a German fan. They secure their first World Cup title. They get the gold medal. They are officially the world champions of the basketball world. And you can see what it means.
You can see the passion, the pride. Players, support staff, coaches. Coach Herbert embracing Mo Wagner and everybody, the tears. There's so much